We are heading all the way to Mali. Am I right?
Yes, and then branch down.
And then we branch down, like we're heading towards Loitoko. And the view is amazing.
Yes.
It's important I say this because of this freak rain we had sometime in January and February. Kambani has never looked so good. So good.
Amazing green.
But why are we going? For me, this is 8 years later, and we're going to Imbuko. I'd never heard of Imbuko until I met someone. So first, I need to ask you a question before we get to why I need to go and touch the ground again. How did you come across it?
Pure accidents. So our first project ever was in Konza, on the Kajiado side of Konza. It's like 32 kilometers in from Mombasa. And when we concluded the transaction, the Maasai gentleman who sold us the land, his name was Daniel Oletapasian. He called and said, Solomon, thank you for finishing well, because we've had aborted transactions multiple times. And I have a cousin who has some land he desperately needs to sell, and you have to buy. And I told him, thank you, Mzee, but I spent all my money buying your land. I don't have any more land to buy, no more cash to spend buying land. And he said, no, you don't understand. He's selling and you have to buy it.
Wow.
So after 3 months of back and forth and sort of trying to avoid him, out of just respect for the Mzee, I went down with his nephew and he took me to Imbuko.
Okay.
And
so you'd never heard of him?
Never heard of the place. Mountain was in my face because of the time of the year. Sometimes it's hazy and you can't tell exactly where the mountain is, but at that particular moment the mountain was out and I was stunned. The expanse was attractive to me. I was nursing, goat farming dreams at the time, so it made sense that we try and do something. But I still didn't have the cash. So I told him to give me some time. In the meantime, someone in Konza introduced me to a land broker to show me land in Konza. I didn't like it. I told her I already have land in Konza, I don't need more. He said, come, I need to show you some other place you have to buy. And I, foolishly, I did just, jumped in the car, went down with her, and lo and behold, she takes me to the exact same place in Imbuko.
If ever there was a sign.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so I get the message, let's make something happen. So that's how it would work.
Okay, so for me, I get a random mailer. One of those. I'm not quite sure where this person got my email address. I look at the plan, I look at this, and Goshen has come far. Yes, so it was very, very simple, very basic. Looked at it, was very, very intrigued, I think, with the parcels of land, because I'd gotten beyond my quarter half acre phase, yes. But even as I think I called you,
yes, you did.
I knew that I was going to be leaving because I was in school at the time in the States.
Right.
So it wasn't one of those module in, I'm out for 10 days, I'm back for 2 months. So anyway, the person I knew at the time who was, and very, very finicky about the way she procured land was my mom. So obviously I said, Mom, while I'm away, go and check this thing out. So I'm taking this trip this is the trip my parents took. Because they came with you.
Yeah, they did.
They came with you to see
both of them, yeah.
Yes, both of them. And I think I spoke to them that evening and my mother said it's good. But also more importantly, she said he's good. Because we were not going to buy from someone we don't like.
Right.
Isn't that strange? We're told that all the time. We're told that all the time.
Sales 101.
Yeah.
You have to be likable.
Yes.
So if you can't get people to like you, then it's going to be a task. And And I was, to be honest, I was super nervous because it was you, number one.
Oh.
And you had a reputation. You still do. You know.
Well, like everybody else, that we want to know where our money is going.
Well, yes, yours is a bit extra. It's like if you screw up, dude, everyone in the show is gonna hear, because she'll call you out.
Oh,
and blah, blah, blah.
No.
And so,
but then it was my mom.
But then I realized your mom is actually worse than you. Your mom is so like, you know,
she's clear.
Bullet in the middle of the eye, no wishy-washiness.
No games.
And so when she actually messaged me later to say we liked it, we've given our recommendation to Caroline. I was doing my happy dance. Thank God she liked it.
No, she liked it. She liked it.
She liked the experience.
She told me, because I remember New York time, 7 hours. So I had to call them, and she said, you know what, we do this. Now, 8 years later, so we bought, between mom and I, 15, but you were doing parcels of 5 acres each.
Yeah.
And I think my first conversation about you was the fact that I liked doing business with you.
Yeah.
I hate untidiness. I'm always told I'm extra, and I like my details right. I do, and I also don't want to chase stuff. I mean, it's straightforward. I paid. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It did take a little bit of time, but it was smooth.
It was smooth.
Yeah.
It was smooth. I mean, because I've had transactions, and I say this because when I bought in Kitengela, and also in Bamburi in Mombasa, which is something I'm trying to get rid of at the moment, not for any other reason than I just need the cash.
Yeah.
I remember the lawyer at the time was so tired of the landowner. I remember there's a morning he called me and said, if I don't get this by 2 p.m., we're walking. Yeah, you need to take your money and go buy land elsewhere, but this person is driving me nuts. And I could tell his frustration. But and that kind of gave me that, they are crazy people in this business. So finally, as we're going to Imbuko today, do I still have the option of being able to get another 10-acre plot?
Yeah, so along with the 1 acre that we're making available now, we have a small compound of 8 5-acre parcels.
Okay.
Yeah. So
oh gosh, only 8 of them.
There's only 8. It was a 44-acre block.
Make that
subdivided.
7, because I've already taken.
You've taken. If you're taking 2, then there's only 6 left.
That's 6 left.
Right.
Yeah, that's 6 left. I mean, because I'm not doing this trip for any other reason.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I want to be able to see where I can get the same size for my son.
Right.
What's interesting about it?
Imbuko, I think for me it was a feeling.
Okay.
Imbuko is a feeling. It's the best way I can describe it. It's a 2.5-hour drive from Nairobi, so not difficult to access.
No.
The roads are amazing, 99%.
Yes.
It's tarmac. It's stunning landscapes. You can see into Tanzania from.
Yes, and actually, if you keep going, Voda Tanzania picks you up.
Right.
Yes.
Just another about 65 kilometers past us, then you're in TZ. It's virgin.
Yes.
Virgin soils, volcanic soils, great for farming if that's your thing. We're close to the Amboseli National Park, which offers its own sort of opportunities for someone trying to leverage on the property all the time. Tourism, or just for weekend getaways.
Yes.
And also, because of the new accessibility, the area is starting to open up. So Simba Cement, for instance, built, I think, what is now their second largest plant in Kenya.
I think I saw it in 2020, early 2020.
Yes. I think it had been
but
in
it
operation.
changed the way that space looked.
Absolutely. I mean, it's become a nucleus for thousands of people working at the factory, supporting those with families who need places to eat, shops to go to, hopefully schools soon, hospitals. So that sort of concentration of people is really good for opening up an area because demand for land and space increases, which then puts pressure on prices. So if you get in early enough, you have that healthy capital gains happening in a shorter period of time.